Peace, 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 peace. Peace, everyone. So let's go ahead and review what took place last week that we did this. So we're following the EUUSD and let's see how it turned out because we did our Sunday markup on the 9th. So we're going to go from the 9th all the way down to what today, the 16th. So let's find that on here. So around this time. So let's zoom this in around this time here. So, so we got the 9th was obviously a weekend. So I predicted, as you can see on here, I like to leave my predictions. So I'm learning as well. I'm still a student. I'm going to get things wrong. I'm going to get things right because I haven't given up. So just like any student becomes a teacher one day, right? So there was a on the 10th there was a void of course, and at the same time that was squaring Pluton. I already had spoken about this on the YouTube, and what I had predicted, as you can see, is for it to come down to this line right here, which, as you can see, it perfectly came down to that line. Oh, it's not perfectly, because you can see it actually came further down that line, so it came down to here, which I actually did say I thought it might, just because look at that. It came down to this area here and poked itself into this, even further into that liquidity. So that was a sensitive spot for it. Basically, there was money there. And then after that, it just continued to go up and never came back down. I wanted it to come down to this one particular spot, but that didn't quite happen. So I believe it might happen coming back on its way down to come to that part. That's why I marked it up, and you can see I marked it up to go up. But I had missed my entry, but my prediction was right. Woo-hoo. But it's fine. There's always opportunities in the market. So yeah, so price continued to go up until the 13th. And then when it hits the 14th, when the Mercury retrograde literally started on the 14th. See, like, hold on. So this is the 13th, 14th started here. Okay, so from this part here, let's zoom that in. From that part there, and coming down. Okay, so from this part there, boom, Mercury retrograde starts. Price comes up and then just decides to retrograde, literally reverse back. And as you can see, I had that put out on here on the chart. On here, we've got Mercury retrograde, which is going to last from the 14th to the 24th. So now, what am I saying about these charts? What am I thinking? I haven't actually tapped in with any of my teachers just yet. So doing this fresh just for myself. And so what I am expecting price to do during this Mercury retrograde time is price to come back and I don't know, it might retest this area here again, retest this area, and then go all the way down. And if it does that, it will give you that M formation that you normally get in Forex. So let's see what happens when Mercury is moving further away from the sun and going down. This is what I am assuming would happen. So let's see, once I tap in with the teachers, if I got that right, how that's going to go. Looking at the DXY, which is just the dollar, last time, this is what happened. I wanted it to come up and then come down, but it didn't come down as I expected it. It came all the way up, consolidated in this kind of spot, and then came down. So the downward was correct, but how it was going to do that, I didn't get it perfectly. And that's fine. Sometimes that happens. And so anyway, it came down, you can see retested and then came down again. So I'm thinking there's money here and there's money here. So if this rises, this is going to continue to fall and fall to this area here because this area is sensitive. I don't know if you can see. Let me make this like darker. No, 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 we've got that color. I've already got the color. Maybe if I make it thicker. Yeah. Let me make this too thicker. Maybe if I put a white color on it. Sorry guys. I'm just ooh, really can't stop. Okay, cool. I don't know if red is better or don't know. Yeah, that one is cool. Let me do the color. Use the color there. Yeah. Cool. So I'm expecting it to come to this area here, retest and then continue to go down, kind of do that motion downwards. So let's see if it continues to do that for the week or at least while Mercury is retrograde. And then when Mercury continues to go back in its general way, it will go on. You know, the Euro is ruled by Capricorn, right? So if Mercury is leaving Aquarius and coming into Capricorn, what it's doing, it's leaving the house of value for Euro and coming into the house of self. So it will be really interesting to see how that works out with price action because being an astrologer, a natal astrologer, I deal mainly with human aspects. But let's see how this goes. So I'm really excited, guys. Let's see how price reacts. And I'm really, really excited about it. And I'll keep you guys updated on this. Please take this with caution. This is just me sharing information, and trading comes with its risks, etc., etc., etc. I hope I've said that disclaimer properly. Peace.